Hey everybody, how are you doing? This might end up being a little funky. I'm trying a different angle, different place. This is like the far end of my back room. I've rearranged things. Got my drafting table out after years of being stuck in the corner being used as a shelf. I thought if I pulled it out, I could start getting creative again. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. I just maybe I'm just putting too much on myself, thinking that I'm going too fast or something, wanting things to happen too fast. Still haven't any word on the inheritance money, except that every time I hear about it, the amount is lower and lower and lower. I'll be lucky to get $5,000 now. And that's only if the sister obeys his last wishes, which meant that I'm to get 1/3. Like the gold that got split into fifths or sixths when it was supposed to be split into thirds. Which is why I went ahead and what's in here in the house is community property anyway, so anything left in the house is mine. I think even the state I'm in recognizes that after 27 years of cohabitancy, or however you pronounce it, that when one of the people dies, that the other person gets what's left in the house, because you don't know whose is whose. Especially, like in our situation, it was so much of it, like, she might want to come in and want the TV. Well, sorry, but I bought the TV even though he was the one that wanted it. I'm talking about the one in the living. We have like a 55-inch in the living room. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, huh? We live in a little tiny tin can, but he had to have a 55-inch screen TV in a living room that's 9.5 maybe by 10. I swear the TV does. It takes up the entire room. The good thing it's flat. Otherwise, we'd be in a real mess. Wouldn't be able to move in there. No. But yeah, I'll do a little work in here, a little work in there. Went through his paperwork again, because I don't understand this. The military should have all his records, yet they wanted the date he retired and the date he first enlisted, which was back in 1972. And as far as I can tell, it was March of 1972. What paperwork he did have here only went back as far as 1988, when he re-enlisted full-time a second time. So, I mean, I'm sure they have to have it. They want it for his military marker. And they have to have it because otherwise he would not have gotten the honors that he got. And he did. He got full military honors. It was so gorgeous. I mean, they even have they had a live bugler. I understand that they don't do that much anymore. They do like recordings. But he had a live bugler, 3-gun salute. I still can't believe it. I can't believe he's gone. I still keep expecting him to come home. And yeah, he would be throwing a fit. I talked to his sister some today. She was back there. She started crying so hard. I can't blame her. He was that type of person that he just touched everybody. He took care of everybody. I mean, he ended up out of work for a while. She wasn't laid off or anything. She had to take time off because of an injury. I think it was her foot or her hand, one of the two. And he carried her for months because her L&I just took forever for it to kick in. He was always there for the kids. Always working on her car. Other sisters too. He was always working on their cars. And I really miss going out on the weekends. This being, I think maybe that's why I do this on the weekends and maybe at night, is because that's when I miss him the most. On the weekends he would never got up at this different time. He was always 9:30, no matter what day of the week it was. He'd get up 9:30. I'd have to wake him up. Sometimes he'd sleep in, but not very often. Get up. By 10, he'd be out the door, go have breakfast at his favorite restaurant, go up to the mall, walk 3 or 4 rounds, come back, and on the weekends he would grab me and we would go do yard sales, grab a little something to eat for lunch at some little hole in the wall, or maybe it would be fast food, but for some reason, he always seemed to make sure I got out at least once a week. Even though we never left the car. Well, when we did yard sales, we did. But even before that, like during the pandemic, and everything. Well, we're still during the pandemic. But we would just go for a drive. Just to get out, see different scenery. And I miss that. I hate being locked up in this house, and that's exactly how I feel. I'm totally locked up in here. Because I have no way to go anywhere. Can't walk like I used to. I mean, we have a long driveway, and just getting to the mailbox and back is hard on my hip. And it's probably mostly due to lack of use. I imagine if I got out there on a flat surface and started walking again and used my cane, I'd do okay. But it's getting past that driveway. It's a nasty one. It's like dirt driveway full of potholes and stuff. So, little by little, I'm getting more done. Let me know what you think. You think I should put a curtain up here? I got it would be a shower curtain, but he liked to collect different things, and we got all different kinds of shower curtains. I got one with dinosaur bones on it, one that's got the moon and space, and one of the little teepees. That one I don't really care for. It's dull brown and just boring to me. And there's a couple others I'm trying to think of that we got stuffed in the back of the closet. He's got, because we have hard water still. He'd have to change out the liner at least once a month, because it would get all rusty and nasty at the bottom of it. And so every time he'd change that out, he would change the outside out. And he was always running into new different ones. And So but he's got it so high. I don't know how I'm going to change it. Because it's like, he's got it really high. He liked to put things up high. I don't know why, but he did. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't shower. I tend to bathe. So, the curtain going to, we're not going to have to change it for a while. So, I'm not worried about it. I've got other ones I can use for in here. So, let me know what you think. You think I should put a curtain up? Block that armoire back there if you can see it, and the rest of that mess. I know this here's a mess too, but I'm working on it. Like I said, I'll do a little bit in one room one day, and then I'll do a little bit in another room another day. Just got all his Christmas lights, mostly all his Christmas lights put away. He liked that. He was just, I don't know. But that's about all I've been doing this week. I'm going to keep this short. If, maybe, hopefully. Hope your week was good. Mine, well, it's getting better. It's getting better. And so I'll talk to you next week. And hopefully we'll have more things develop. And we'll talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.